We'll see what you guys are practicing, make sure everything's correct. Okay. And then from there, we'll move on to the second hack of the recall. Very good. Is he dressing up for Halloween?
No, we didn't have my costume.
Are you still doing the pictures?
We have it set up, so if you'd like to take pictures afterwards. I'll let my employee know, and then they'll get it set up for you.
Okay. It's $10, right?
No, you get the picture's free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but if you want my friend to like edit it, we don't have the professional camera because he's not here today. But you can, on your phone and stuff.
Oh, okay.
We have cameras and stuff. We have costumes. Hey, Enrique. After these guys wrap up at 4 o'clock. They wrap up at 4. Okay. And they want to take the Halloween pictures. So afterwards, would you just take them to the puppy room and set it up for them and help them with the costumes?
Yes.
So you can take some Halloween. So I'm going to be heading out after that.
Okay.
Okay? Who's going to do the first recalls?
Come here, Momo.
Yeah, in terms of when he was coming towards me.
He jumps?
No, sometimes he would just kind of go far.
Okay.
Sit down, but I just kind of
Yes. Okay.
tap and kind of go with that.
And what was your number when you were doing the recall?
I was about 75, 80.
Okay. All right.
Especially when we're at the dog park, that's when we.
It was really high? Yeah.
That's. Come, Momo.
Now back, tap, tap, tap. There you go. Hold right there. Now you're gonna stand there. Okay, keep there. And praise.
Good boy.
Does he overshoot a lot like that?
Once in a while, not all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple more, then we'll swap.
Okay. Great.
Momo.
Come, Momo.
Okay, now here. Yep, good. Now wait a moment. Wait a moment. Tap back, tap right, hold right there. Good, praise.
Good boy.
And we'll do one more. And what's your number now?
65. Pretty on point when he does. He kind of goes to my right side and
Comes around.
Over here, yeah.
Momo.
Come on.
Now back, tap, 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 tap. Ha, good move. Right, now hold. Now what you're gonna do here is, good, now praise.
Boy.
I'm sorry, you said you're 75, was it?
65.
65, okay, so let's go and swap handlers.
Come, Momo.
Good. Right, now hold there. Good.
Good boy.
Good, 2 more.
Break. Come.
Good.
Good boy. Break.
Good, we'll do 1 more.
Is it normal for at this age to be like this?
How so?
Like my energy
He's anxious.
is anxious?
He's always, even when you guys brought him, he's always, that's
He's
just,
always like that, right?
yeah, it's just almost, that's just Momo. Good, hold right there. Good, tap. There. Good, now wait a moment. Wait a moment. Good, now brace.
Good boy. Break.
Good, all right, so that all looks good. What we're gonna do here is, so when you call Momo, he comes to you and he's supposed to stay with you until you release him. Right, so let's say you go back to the dog park for practice. He's at your outside the fence, you call Momo, he comes. I like to wait sometimes, you know, because sometimes the dog will want to work there.
Yeah.
So I'll call him and I'll just wait, 5, 30 seconds, and then you might see him try to take off again. You don't call him, you just start tapping and moving back because that's a correct.
Yeah, that's what he did once, where he kind of sprung it and went
Back
back.
around, yeah. So I like to use that to my advantage as a distraction, to kind of push people a bit. So like if we call Momo, right, he comes to you, it's supposed to automatically set. If you were to move again, right, what should you do?
You should probably.
You should follow, correct, right? So we're gonna add what I call my side step exercise. So everything's gonna stay the same except now we call Momo. He's gonna come, you're gonna let him sit first, wait a moment. So it'd be like sits on your left. You can either go backwards, or you can go to the right, or if he's over here, you can go to the left, okay? But you're not gonna go forward, and you're not gonna turn forward like that. Okay? Side step. Because this looks like heel.
Yeah.
So if I move forward, I don't know if he's default heeling,
Yeah.
or if he's learning that when you call me, I'm supposed to stay. Okay, so he's supposed to, so heel, walk with me, sit when I stop. Come to me, stay with me, sit when we're not moving. Very similar. But when we move, he doesn't have to do it any specific way. So heel, he has to be here. When we do this movement, it could be any direction as long as he lands with you. Okay? And like right here, he's like leaning on the back of your leg.
Yeah.
Like I like for them to be very close because they're less likely to run away. Like, so who's gonna go first? Right, so I'll coach you through it. So you're gonna do your recall like you were, and then I'll tell you what to do once he arrives.
So keep the short leash on.
Yes, we'll keep we're gonna keep everything the same. We're just going to change up once he calls Momo. We're gonna add a little bit extra.
Come on.
Good. Right. Now wait, tap. Good, and then wait right there. You a dancer? So what you're gonna do here is take 2 steps to your left. 1, 2, right, wait a moment. Good, now take 3 steps back. 1, 2. Good. Now take 2 steps to your right. Yeah. Now tap. Right, wait right there. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. There you go. Good. And praise. And break.
Break.
Good. We're gonna do that 4 more times. So the first 2 he did no tap, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the third one too, but then he got confused at the end.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, he started to wander. Yeah, that's good. Right, wait a moment. Now you're gonna try backwards too. Tap. Right, wait a moment. Good, to your right. Tap. Right, good, now wait a moment. Now here, there he goes. Right, so he self-corrected. That's good, go ahead and praise. And break.
Break.
Good, 3 more. Good. Good. And you can move however you like. Right. Good. Tap. There he goes. Good, and praise. Very close. Good, 2 more. Right. Good. Right. Good. Yep. Wait a moment. Good, and praise. Break. 1 more. Good. Right, good. Was there a tap there? No? No? Okay, good. Tap back. Yep. Very good. Praise. Good. Break. And we're gonna swap. Good job. So I like doing like what you did when he was in front of you and moving backwards. So like he can't see you, but if you're outside, because there's grass, like, you know, you make sounds and he'll learn to listen for those things. So those were good. Good. Right there. Good. Right, good. Good. Now back. There you go, you got it. Tap, tap, there he goes. Good. Turn to face him. And then backwards. Tap, tap. Good. Tap. Yep. Yep. No. Yep. Good. Tangle you up there. Good. Right. Go ahead and praise. Good. Break. So if he does that, like where he gets confused and starts to move away, then you move back and tap. Oh, tap.
Sorry, how do I hold the other one?
Oh, sure. With the leash.
So what I like to do, you have a remote over here? So in the beginning, I prefer to have the remote in my hand as opposed to around my neck because it makes it awkward here. So you're right-handed.
Yeah.
So you can just set up this, and then I keep my remote here. And then I have these like this, these fingers. So when you're moving backwards, it's just going like this. And don't worry about it, because when you try to carry it off, that's when things get really messy. So here we just throw it on the ground. It should stay out the way. But that's how I go about it. That's a bit more clean. Okay?
Come on, Momo.
There you go. Right there. Good. Good. Right. Good. And once you do this one, I leave him with like 8 feet of slack. So that this way when you move back, he doesn't feel any pull. Because he should just do this with just you moving. He should follow and pay attention. So that was good though. So we'll do 3 more. Tap, tap, tap. There you go. And you can go down, you're at 65?
Yeah.
Let's go down to 40. Has that mounting gone down a little bit? 'Cause he didn't do that the last couple times I saw you, I don't think.
No, it's been about the same.
Been the same?
Yeah.
So do you correct them for the mounting?
Not with the e-collar. No.
Tap, yeah.
Should we start doing that?
Oh yeah, so because you're gonna fix them, right?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you can correct that. Like if you try to do that to another dog and they didn't like it, they just bite them.
Oh yeah.
Right? So you can, anything that you want to like stop, like counter surfing, mounting, jumping, barking, things like that, you just tap on the collar.
So we've been using just the e-collar just when we walk. and
With the training stuff, yeah. Right now, as long as, which right now you're actually fine. Like let's say you take him and he's like trying to eat goose poop,
Yeah.
you can use it to stop that. So e-collar can stop behaviors and it can teach behaviors. If you just try to stop a behavior, you just remote.
Okay.
If you're trying to teach a behavior, like we're teaching the recall, we have to, do more stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, you can definitely use it to stop those things now, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, Momo.
Good, right there. Yep, that's a good amount of length. Right. Good.
Careful. Good. And praise. Good. We'll do one more. Did we covered stay before, right?
Stay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been good in that one.
Good. Now what you're going to do here is go ahead and grab, let your leash go and hold on to the end like you were with the long tap. Yep. With the long leash. I know it's messy. So let the leash go and just hold on to the handle like you do at the beginning. Like that, okay? Now go ahead and get next to Momo like you're going to heel. Okay? And let the left hand go and you're going to step over your leash. Step over it, your leash, and put the black one behind you. Like that, perfect, yep. And you're gonna say heel, and you're gonna walk this way.
Heel?
Good. Going to slow down here, and stop. Okay, see what he does, good. So here, what we're gonna start doing, so that's the second half of recall. It's just a side step. It's very simple. Is what we're going to do here is we're going to start blending things. So we have heel, we have stay, and we have come when called. Okay. Now I never, well I shouldn't say never, but I don't recommend that you do come from a stay. Okay. Because one, it's not realistic. Momo's not going to be waiting for you to call him. He's going to be doing stuff, right? And also you create the problem is you're going to say stay. You're going to walk away. When you turn, Momo's going to start running to you thinking you're going to call him, okay? So I tell people don't worry about it because one, it's not realistic. Two, it creates problems when you stay, okay? So if you want to do it, you can. But what I tell, because what most people do is they'll say stay, and when they walk away and they turn, they always call the dog. Every single time. So the dog learns you're going to call him. So instead, if I walk away to do a come and call, I'll stop, look at Momo, then I move a little bit, do it again, right? Over here, and I do that multiple times, and then I wait, come. Okay, so I walk around him, and I stop, and I look at him, so he doesn't pick up a pattern. See, I randomize it. Maybe I call him the first time, maybe I call him on the 7th time, and then sometimes I don't call him, I just walk back. Because I've had people do that where they say stay, they walk away, they call their dog, and the next time I see them, every time they tell the dog to sit or something, the dog starts running because they okay? So it's easier just to prevent it. But otherwise, if you're working by yourself and like people won't leave you, you can technically do it. Just make sure to change the time that you call them and make it damage, okay? So with this tool, you get up to off-leash reliability, okay? With any command, it just takes practice. So here, the one command that has to be off-leash reliable is come. Okay, because if he's chasing after a squirrel, running towards the street, he's not going to have a leash on. That needs to be off-leash reliable, for sure. Okay, everything else is optional. So the way we do this is we just start transitioning. So with the heel, like right here, Momo has 30 feet of slack. He could have went anywhere else, but instead he was staying at your side because of the way it's taught. The way these methods are off-leash methods. It's just a matter of you practicing, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna blend these things together, and then when you go work with them, you can start changing it up, so it's not always a come, right? You can do come into a heel, and he's got the long leash, and you can get him to do heel even off-leash as well, okay? So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna have you go and release Momo. You're gonna go and take it. You're gonna hold a short leash. You're going to do a recall, or you're going to call them. You're going to do a stay, and now that you have a long leash, you can go farther away with the stay. Okay, you're going to walk around, then you're going to come back, and you're going to hold the leash like you have it, and then you're going to go heel. You're going to walk, okay? And if you forget anything, just let me know, and I'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
Okay?
Just leave it like this, like how it walks.
Correct.
Okay.
Good.
Stay.
Good. Tap. Tap. Wait a moment. Now here, just go ahead and step away, but you're going to step away with your left leg. Yeah, there you go. And you're going to try up, tap. Almost up on your lead. There you go. Okay, cool. Now step away with your right leg, and this time step in front of him. There you go, like that. Yeah, that one. Now start to walk around. We're going to try that again. Right, it's okay. Oh, that's good. Now go ahead and go back to his side. Good. Now here you're going to go heel, forward. Go ahead and pivot to your right. That's a left turn. The other way. That way. Yep. There you go. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Tap. Keep forward. Tap. There he is. Good. Now try a left turn. Good. Good. Tap. There he goes. Good. Try a pivot again. Tap, tap. Let's go ahead and bump it. You're at 40. Let's go to 50. And pivot again. Good turn. Tap forward. Tap forward. There he goes. Now pivot again. Yep, now forward, pick up your pace. Tap, 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 tap. Good. And then you're going to pivot and go ahead and bump your number. Let's go to 58. Tap, tap, tap. Right, good job. There you go. Good. And go ahead and do a left turn. Yep. Good. Go ahead and pick up your pace. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Now slow down. Good. Turn. Good. Now slow to a stop. So here, because he kept going, right? So when he passed, right there, you would go to that turn and tap so he lines up next to you, okay? What we'll do here is going to just step next to Momo. Good, and you're going to say stay again.
Stay.
Good, step out. Good. Good. And you're going to say break.
Break.
Good. We're going to bring him over. We're going to try that again, okay? What's your time?
I don't need.
Oh, same handler. Yeah, yeah.
I will do the recall then.
We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to make a few changes, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to do a recall?
Let's go 58.
Sorry? Yeah.
Up.
Good. And wait a moment. Now here, you're going to do side steps first. Right? Good. Now backwards. Tap, tap. Right, good. Wait. Good. You're going to do to your left. Tap. Good. Now here, go ahead and step next to him. And you're going to do the stay, but when you do the stay, you're going to step out in front of him.
Stay.
Like that. Then you start to walk around. Good. Now back into the, now you're going to go into heel.
Heel.
Good. And turn, tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Oh, turn to, yep, now you got it. Good, good, good. Keep going, keep going. Almost. There he is. Good. Good move. Good. Good. Keep forward. Keep forward. You got it. You got it. Good. Good. Now slow walk, but keep walking. Now you're gonna left turn. So here, turn to your right. Tap.
Right?
Yep. The correction turn. Tap. Tap. Yep. There you go. You got it. Good. Keep forward. Keep forward. Good. Now turn to your right again. Good. Yep. You got it. Now forward. Keep straight. There you go. Uh-oh. Watch behind you. Yep. Straight. There you go. Good. He don't want to trip you there. Now when you try the left turn, do very pronounced steps. Big steps. Right, left, right. Like that. Good. Try another left turn. Big steps. There you go. Good. Good. Now go ahead and get ready for a pivot. Good. Now slow down. Keep walking, slow. And tap forward, tap, tap. Good. There you go. You got it. Now pivot. Good turn. Go ahead and pick up speed. Tap, tap. Right. Good. Keep straight, keep straight. There he is. Good. Then pivot. Now slow walk. Slower. Slower. Stop. Good. All right. So he made a couple mistakes there, but you worked them through it. Okay. So what we're doing here is, if you want to get to that level of control, is we have to prove things. Okay. So like with the recall, going back to earlier with the side steps, and then like last week, remember when we got tangled up?
Yeah.
And I said, keep going, is that's part of proving. Okay. Because like right now, when he got tangled up, he got confused going over here, and you kept walking, you kept tapping, and he was 30 feet of distance. And then he was like, this is wrong. And then he got really tangled up by it.
Yeah.
But he was like, what do I do? And eventually he's like, go. And he ran up, and then he was back his leg. Okay? That's proving. So that, again, if there's no leash, you've already worked through it, you should be able to figure out that problem. Okay? When we do these side steps, the other purpose of that is, there's one is to prevent him from running away prematurely, whether it's a dog or a distraction or a squirrel or something, but also it's to force mistakes. So like earlier I was with a client and they went backwards and they tapped the dog ran away. Okay, the dog got confused. So then they pulled, they started tapping, they moved back and made the dog return, and that's perfect. The dog should never think run away. If anything, it should always think you want to be. Okay, so the more you expose them, the more you work outside, the more you're exposing him to like random like off-leash dogs coming up, or like squirrels just running by, or them going, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore, and trying to run away from it. And in each one of those instances, at most, you have to perform the test. Okay. The one command, of course, that always does matter is the recall. This is just if you want to push them up. Okay. But it's the same deal, and you want to keep what you're doing so you're in the field. So a lot of people, when their dog goes away, they tend to stop and then they wait, right? They go, no, you have to do it. So that for Momo, if you're going like this, he's like, what do I do? He sees you, and you're moving, and he goes, oh, he's like, I've seen that before, and he runs up, boom, and everything stops.
He was doing 360s.
Yeah, he did like a 360s here. But then it's just, what was happening a lot was that he was doing that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he started running the leash, it cleared away. He was right at your side. Okay? So as best you can, always keep with what you're doing as long as you have the space. Because that will help them. Okay, so we're going to do one more like that. So the first one, you did recall, stay, turn back, heel. This one, you did recall, side steps, then stay. So the reason why you do that is so that we don't create a panic.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if you always do come, stay, heel, he's going to learn that. So I like to change it up because when you did the come, and then you did this, right? He's thinking follow, follow, follow. Then you said stay. So you went opposite.
Right.
And then inflict pain.
Right.
And then from stay, which is don't move, we look at heal and move. Then we go into a stay again, which is don't move, right? So we're using conflicting behaviors to help them clarify what each behavior is. Does that make sense?
So when you make a command, he will listen, not just do things right away.
Correct. You've got to differentiate. Come is this, heal is this, stay is don't move. Okay? So we're going to do one more like that. I'll have you do whatever you want, and then we'll swap down. Okay? Did that plumber come by?
Come.
Good. Good.
Stay.
Oh, I see. So here, were you doing the side step? So the side step is only for the recall.
Ah,
Okay, remember, stay is stay. Because now then he might get confused. Okay, so it's okay. So what you're gonna do here is go and just put him in the heel to reset.
Yep.
Yeah, and you wouldn't do that like with the heel. Yeah, now turn, tap, tap. There you go. Good. You got it. Good. Keep straight, keep straight. Good. Now just turn with them. It's okay. There you go. Good. And then you'll come to a stop, and then you'll go into a stay again. Now when you do this stay, do the pivot out like this, just in case, because he might be confused from earlier, okay?
Okay. Stay.
Right. Good job. Good. Now what we're going to do here is keep them in that stay. You're going to come over, bring the leash and the the remote over here. We're gonna,
Just leave it here.
so take that with you, but he's going to stay. So and take the leash. Yeah. Good. Good. Now you're going to give him the remote. Now what you're going to do is come over to Momo. So Momo's going to stay, right? Go in and praise him.
Good boy.
And you're gonna step out, but he's supposed to stay. Right, and go to, and walk away and stuff. So if you switch like this, he's still under the original command. Okay, it's just new handler. So a lot of times for dogs, when the owners switch, the dog will think their job is done. But it's until you say break, he's supposed to hold the command. Okay, so now go into a heel.
Heel.
Yep, and yep, tap. There you go. Tap, 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 tap. Now turn. Yep, tap, keep forward. Tap, 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 tap. Keep forward. Tap, 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 tap. Keep forward. Yep, keep forward. You got it. Good. There he goes. Good. Yep, that's fine. Just pivot with him. Good. Yeah, because you were the last one working with them.
Yeah.
Good turn. Tap forward. Tap forward. There he is. Good. Keep straight. Keep straight. There you go. Uh-huh. Tap forward. There he goes. Good. Good turn. Go and slow down. Good. Slower than stop. Good. Stay.
Stay.
Right. Good. Good. And break.
Boy.
Going to release them. Break.
Break.
Good. And then now I'll have you take Momo so you can do a recall, okay? Good. So she's going to take the blue leash. Yeah. So that this way you can do a recall.
stay here when they recall him?
Excuse me?
You want you to stay here when they recall him?
Do the recall. Once he arrives, then I'll have you do the side steps, and then you'll try a stay.
Gotcha. Come on.
Good. Tap. Right. Good. Right. Good. Try one more going backwards. Uh-oh, careful. Good. Now stay.
Stay.
Good. Very good. Good. Heel.
Heel.
And you'll walk him towards Grace. Tap forward. Tap forward. There he goes. Good. Keep forward. Right. Now turn. Tap, and you're going to go straight. Tap. Tap. Right. Good. Good job. We're going to try that again, okay? Keep forward. Tap. Good. Turn. You're going to walk towards Grace. Right, turn, tap, tap. Keep forward, yep, there you go. Good, we're gonna try that again. Yep, keep forward, right, keep forward. There you go, good, he did better that time. Good. I'm gonna try walking to her one more time. Yep. Good. Yep. Tap forward. Tap forward. Keep straight. You're good. Yep. Like that. Good. And then go ahead and turn, and then slow to a stop. Good. Praise. Attaboy.
Boy.
Good. And break.
Break.
Good. We're gonna try another one.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hold the blue leash again, so you can do a recall. And then this time, when you call him, just go into a stay.
Come on.
Good.
Stay.
Right. Good. And praise. Now what you can do here is you're gonna come around and face that way and stand on Momo's left.
Stay.
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything, right?
No, he's still in the stay, right? So just walk around him and then come to that side right there. But you're gonna be facing like this. Like that. Right next to him. That's okay. So you're gonna stand right next to him. Okay, so where you are, like that. Okay. Heel forward, heel, tap. Good. So, you don't always have to be to Momo's right when you're doing the heel. He just needs to be to your left. Okay, so you can start changing things up a little bit. So like right there, all he did was turn inwards and then boom, he was right there. Okay, go ahead and slow down to a stop. Good. All right, let's give him a moment to rest there. So, does this make sense?
Yeah.
Right, so we just took 3 things, just combining them together. Okay, so now when we go to the cards, let's say he's over at the dog park or the fence, whatever, and you let him kind of run up and down for a few minutes, one down, okay, decide, then I wait, I'm going to go back. And then what I would do is after maybe like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, is then do a side step. Okay, so he's still in the company. That's the last thing you said, right? So sometimes the dogs forget. So move, and if he doesn't, I'll revoke him. But what also might happen is because there's a distraction, if you move, and you tap it, when you tap him, it might send him to the dogs. So then pull, tap, tap, bring them back. Okay? So again, you're forcing mistakes so you can proof everything. So that it's very clear to Momo, when they call me, I stay right there next to them no matter what's going on. And if I feel a tap, it always means to come to someone's side. Okay? Here, once you're doing the heel, when I work with couples, a lot of times the dog, if one of the people walk past the other, the dog tends to want to run to the other person. Okay, so then I use that. So like right, we were walking with Grace earlier. The first two, he went to her. The third one, he stopped. Because he was thinking, okay, I know I can't run to her, but can I walk past her? Because he wasn't sure if it was her. He didn't understand that it was because he ran to you.
Right.
So that's why he started stalling. And then the fourth one, he stopped, but when you tapped him, I think he did come to your side. So then he was kind of figuring like, oh, okay, like, I can keep walking, I just can't run over. Okay, and then we just keep repeating that stuff. So I use those things to my advantage. So, for the heel, let's say you're like one of the squirrels, and he's crazy for squirrel or something, I'll do a heel, walk around all those squirrels. He needs to stay on that hip, no matter what. Okay? Now this tightness, ideally you want that with the heel too. Okay? I give about a 6-inch window. Okay, that's about the most. Anything more than that, the more likely he's going to run off. Like let's say you're walking to see squirrels, he's more likely to pull off after. But if he's like, boom, right here, very low chance that he's going to do that. Okay, so that's why you want that tightness.
So when we were walking, kind of shift forward away from just tap in? Or?
Sure. So if he's just going to the left, so let's say you're in an open field. If he's going to the left, technically, you would go to the right because you're going opposite to him. But because of the sidewalk, he'll reach going back and forth. But if you're in like an open field and he goes this way too far, you would go that way. Yep. Okay. Or you can keep going straight, but I might speed up because then he has to run like this. Or technically, you can do this too, right? Now, let's say you're walking with Momo on the long leash, and he makes a mistake and he runs that. Okay? If you try to keep forward and tap, because he's going to see your right side, it's going to confuse him. So what I do is I turn, so now I'm over on my left side, to make it easier for him to come to my hip. Okay? Because if you try to keep forward and he's over here, he will have to come around like this, and that can be difficult for them, especially if he's at a 30-foot distance. So I'll make it easier by just turning in going the opposite way, but still moving to draw him to my hip. Okay? Questions I get this stuff?
So especially when he comes, he does the little loop.
Yeah.
Is that okay, or?
So what you can do is, one way to fix that would be you can play with power, because once you get high enough, like he's not going to want to gamble it happening more, right? Or I keep it at the same level, and when I call Momo, the moment you see him go like this, he's going to pass you up, I'll turn and tap to bring him in. So he's thinking that he's going to get tapped more if he curves out. So he's going to want to go straight, okay? So it's either more power, and he's going to go straight to you, or keep it the same, and then when you see him about to come and you know he's going to pass you, just turn and start tapping immediately, okay? It's not the biggest problem, but let's say you call Momo and there's like something back here that overshoot might lead to him running into that distraction. Okay, so the more direct, the better. What you can also do is bring food with you. I personally use cheese, hot dog, bologna, turkey, pepperoni. Like I use the good stuff, right? So I also know how to eat good stuff. And when he does a straight recall, you feed it, and when he does the overshoot, just correct it. Okay, so then he's going to differentiate. Hey, if I just run boom, I also get something out of it. And if I overshoot it, I get remoted and I get nothing out of it. Okay, so I'm not opposed to food. We use food all the time. That dog's being trained on food. It's just I don't rely on it to get me reliable obedience. But if I want to fix something, or if I want to, like earlier my client wanted his dog to always land on the left side, I said, well, every time the dog lands here, feed it. And when the dog lands elsewhere, you don't feed it. And eventually he's going to start gravitating here. Okay? I personally don't care, left, right, front, back between my legs. I just want very close, like that. Okay? Other questions?
Please.
Yeah, the surface.
Use me as an orbit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would start, I would just pick how you want to approach it and then stick with it. Okay? Definitely the higher number is doing better for him.
Yeah.
I can see where he's sticking and he's paying attention.
Yeah, this morning I timed in terms of how long he would stay close to me. I was well feeling like almost 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay, cool.
Got distracted here and there for like random leaves, rustling and stuff like that.
Sure.
For the most part,
Sure, so like let's say you're walking, right?
Yeah.
And then you're at like, let's say 65 and he starts to go for the leaves. Well, but just keep going.
Yep.
Okay, and eventually you're gonna find less and less you're having to do anything. He's just
And he's still, whatever, he's kind of rolling his head while walking. Yeah.
Sure. So next class, what we'll probably cover is place command. So there's 3 types of commands in training that kind of matter. There's the walk with me, then there's the come to me, and then there's the don't move. Okay, so the place will be the don't move aspect of it. Okay. Anything else?
So, our major issue, it's not related to the training, but our major issue with him right now is the unnecessary barking.
Oh, sure. With what?
A lot of things.
Hearing,
small things.
definitely other dogs, hearing things outside,
This is in the apartment.
in the park.
Okay.
Seeing other dogs and animals on the TV.
Sure.
Yeah.
I took it from the bunker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
doesn't
correct.
work.
It doesn't work.
We've been using that since we started meeting you, yeah.
So, all right, so if you bark at something, you bonk him, and you just keep barking.
Yeah.
Okay. The intensity of the correction, would you say it's firm, or would you say it's like
It's pretty firm.
pretty firm? Okay. Yeah, he's, because, I mean, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because if you're like a 65, 80 on that, then the towel is not really gonna work there. Okay. So then what I would do here is, I would pick a time when there's a lot of traffic, when you know Momo barks the most.
Yeah.
Like, 5 to 7 people can go. Have the collar on, put it on like at 4:30. Okay, put it on before the barking starts. Okay, and what I would do is I would exit out. Okay, and when Momo barks, quiet, and then boom, boom, boom on 127 right away. The reason why I say that is because one. So when we teach behaviors, we start low, we work our way up, right? So we do that heel, we do that recall, we do that mistake, right? We're teaching something. So when we want to stop something, remember dogs will keep fighting. So here, if you try to do low to high to the appropriate number, it's going to take you weeks.
Yeah.
And I already know Momo is already tough, 65 to 80 just for obedience, but I'm thinking well, behavior is probably going to be higher obedience. And I want to empower the word quiet immediately. Okay, so I just max it out, and then, ignore him, and then the moment he barks, quiet, pop, 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 right? And he's gonna, right? Hey, right, you like this, right? And I ignore him, and then leave him alone. And then 2 hours later, he barks, quiet, boom, 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 right? Even if he goes, oops, I still tap, because I want to make sure it's in the brain. So like, let's say at 2 o'clock in the morning, you bark, and say quiet, the collar's not on, he's not going to want to gamble. He's going to just think 127. He'll just shut up. Okay? I do that for a couple of weeks. It sucks that he's not susceptible to the bunker because the problem, the one problem with e-collar dogs can become collar smart. Right? When they know when it's on, that's why I told people, I want a collar. Outside is not a problem because I was looking, there's still stuff outside that you want to have a collar anyways. But inside is where things get a little, it's different, right? Because you spend most of your time inside, so ideally you're not wanting to call all the time. So like my other clients, they use the bunker works fine. They use the call outside, and then they're okay. But for him, it's too tough for the bunker. So we'll see how that looks for you. Okay. And then, has it stayed the same since training, or has it gone down a little bit?
I think it's the same. He barks a lot. Barks a lot. Because we're under the third floor, and hear every noise in the building. Like our neighbors getting in.
Yeah.
So he barks at that, the gates.
And this is when you're home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, because you guys lived there for a while, right?
Yeah, almost 2 years now.
Okay, so he's grown up there. So typically, like dogs, like if you move, typically the first 2 weeks to 4 weeks, they're like that, but then they learn, like, okay, no problem. So like my dogs are like that, you know, when they feel like they need to and stuff, but then they won't stop. And they'll bark here and there. So the excessive barking is because of the anxious nature. Okay?
Yeah.
So I would just do the 127 and then see what happens. And then, what's his exercise routine?
Take, yeah, walk for
30, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
so it's a good walk.
and then in the afternoon a good 10, 15, and then afternoon another 30, 45.
Okay, because the other thing that you could do is like the prong collar,
Yeah.
which is the spiky one. It's the ones we have up there on the rack. With the short leash, they can make like a little, it's like a little handle. So then when he barks, you can use that to correct him, as opposed to the e-collar. But he can also be too tough for them too, but you wouldn't know until you try it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can try that out and let him know how it works. We won't really know until long term, right? When you're like, oh yeah, since we did 127, he's gonna walk fire in the house and we don't need to do anything. You know, what the tool is.
Yeah, he's really quiet when he's tired.
Sure.
Yeah. But sometimes, something just triggers him to bark, and then he'll.
Even if
Okay.
he's asleep and then he hears that people just bark, start barking and not stop.
Yeah, it's because he's got that energy. Okay. So we'll see how that does, how you work with that, how that works for him this week. And the next class we'll do we'll do the play station and stuff. And then if there's anything else, like you let me know, or if there's something else you want to work on instead.
Sure.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.